Hey team, I hope you're having a great week. What I wanted to speak to you today about was macros. Now again, what I want you to take away from this video is that macronutrients are not the most important thing to your fat loss. The most important thing to your fat loss is being in a weekly calorie deficit. So we're going to work off the numbers that I calculated in my previous video, cool? So for me to lose fat, so if I'm looking at losing sort of around a pound of fat a week, generally what I'm looking at here is being in 1,841 calories per day, cool? And again, that's for me. If you want to find out what it is for you, please refer back to my previous video. Cool. Now, first thing that we want to work out is the recommended protein intake. So again, what we look at here is 1 gram of protein per pound. So I'm about 81 kilos. So we go 81 times by 2.2, how many kilos there are in a pound, which leaves me with 178.2 grams of protein per day. Cool. Again, that calculates up to being about 712.8 calories, which means we've got 1,087.61 calories left over to distribute between carbs and fats. Cool. Now, that's pretty much as far as you need to go with your macronutrients. The rest of the shit's not really important. Cool. But let's just work with it, for those of you who are a little bit more conscious and want me to go through that information. I just worked it off 50% for each. So whatever's remaining of this calories here, after I've worked out 1 gram of protein per pound, is what will give me the carbohydrates and the fats. So if we look at this here, 1,087.61 calories times by 0.5, so 50% is 543.8 calories. Now, there's 4 calories per gram of carbohydrates, cool? Which means I'll be left with 136 grams of carbohydrates per day in order to lose fat. Now, if we look at fats, it's exactly the same thing. 1,087.61 times by 0.5. However, there is 9 grams or 9 calories per gram of fat. And that's a key thing to be mindful of. I see a lot of people who believe that they're eating healthy, and yes, they are. They are eating healthy and nutritious food. But because of the high fat content, it's leading them to be in a calorie surplus, which again means you might be really healthy, but you're not going to lose fat. So a key thing to remember is that fats have 9 calories per gram, cool? Which means for me to lose fat, I'd be having about 60 grams of fat. Cool. So my macronutrients based off my daily calorie intake would be 178.2 grams of protein, 1 gram of protein per pound, and then from the remaining calories, 50% each way, 136 grams of carbs and 60 grams of fats. Again, you give that a little bit of a go yourself. Any questions, let me know.